Hi, Michaela Harris here. I want to take just a couple minutes today to show you what you could be doing to get more clients online and how to get there and how to beat out your competitors and what that's going to mean for growth for your business. Now, I decided to make you this video because I saw that you were paying for Google Ads, which tells me that you are looking to grow, which is very possible. It just depends on what you're willing to do to get there. So just to show you what your website is currently doing for you, first I want to say I do actually think your website looks great. I love the logo, love the images, it's spot on. But just to show you currently where you're standing. So where your website's at right now and what it's doing for you. It's bringing you in about 36 people a month. That means when people are searching for your services, there's about 36 that are actually making it to your website, and depending on what your conversion rate is how many of those you're actually going to turn into jobs and revenue. So what's important to note is that for your same city, Charlotte, North Carolina, if I take your top competitor for hardscaping Charlotte NC, that keyword specifically, and you can see where I searched it here. If I take your top competitor and throw them into that same tool, you can see they're generating 622. So where your website's bringing you in 36 by being ranked on the first page, theirs is bringing in 622 potential customers. That's 622 potential jobs and potential sources of revenue. Now that sounds like a high number right off the bat, and a lot of businesses get turned off by that. Oh, I can't take on 600 extra jobs. Keep in mind, that 600 still has to be converted into a sale. So depending on what your conversion rate is what you can do with that number. With a better conversion rate, and how to fix that conversion rate. With a better conversion rate, you're going to convert more of those into sales, more of those into profit, and over time, you'll be able to get additional profit, be able to take on more jobs, hire more employees to take on those more jobs, and that's going to translate into nothing but growth for your business. So, how you get there is two things. As a potential customer, when I search hardscaping Charlotte, North Carolina, I'm going to see you in either the ads, the maps, or the organic section. The idea is to be in as many places as possible. Currently, you're paying for Google Ads, which is great. It's probably bringing you in quite a bit of traffic. But if you didn't pay for Google Ads, you could reach customers by simply ranking on the first page. By ranking on this first page, you do not have to pay for these positions. So all you have to do is the work behind your website to get there. Once you're there, you're not paying for that position. You are there because Google sees that you're relevant. Right now, you're in the top 3 of maps, which is good because that's one spot that people are already seeing you. And that right there is probably what's generating what you're already getting to your website. So these 36 right here are more than likely what's coming from that map section. However, you can see that by being in the first position, this guy right here, stonemanrocks.com, he is bringing in 622. Now that comes from ranking. So why that's important is most people are never going to click more businesses and get out of these first 3 just because people are going to go with what's easiest to find, and they're going to believe that the people at the top are probably the best in the business. So being at the top is important. Now, being in the first position is even more important because if anyone's searching hardscaping Charlotte, North Carolina, there's a certain percentage that's going to click here, and then that percentage starts to decline as soon as you start scrolling down the list. Then 9 out of 10 people will never click page 2. So you want to be in the first position. How you get there is do whatever your competitor is doing, but better. So for off-page type things, you want to go after good, relevant, powerful backlinks. You can see by these numbers being low that not all of their backlinks are powerful. They likely have some spammy ones in there that are not doing their website any good. They're actually hurting them, not helping them. So go after those good, powerful backlinks. And all that is other websites that point back to yours. The other things that you can do are optimize your website and your Google business profile. So where we start at with your website is Google algorithms like to see 1,500 words of authoritative, relevant content. And within that 1,500 words on your homepage, they want to see about 100, for every 150 words, they want to see one good keyword in there. And then you also want to make sure any images on your website save as keywords. So if I go in here to save one of these, this is image dash asset. That is not a keyword. A keyword is like landscaping, Charlotte, and sea. You want to make sure that those keywords are behind your images as well, because Google's going to read your images the same as it reads your content. So the next step would be to optimize your Google business profile, because you want to make sure that's going to rank for more than just one keyword. Right now for hardscaping, Charlotte, and sea, you're ranking 3rd in maps, but for other keywords you may not be ranking, and people are going to search for your business in a lot of different ways. They may search hardscaping, they may search driveway installation, they may search patio installation, they may search a lot of different things. So the goal is to be in front of them in as many cases as possible. If you offer multiple services, you have the potential to do better than what your competitor is doing, because say this guy doesn't do outdoor kitchens, but you do. You can rank for outdoor kitchens, whereas he doesn't, and that's going to bring you in even more than what he's getting. So that's where that traffic comes in, and that's why it's important, is because that's where the growth for your company is going to happen, is being right there in front of your customers' faces on that first page for whatever they're searching for. So ultimately, if you're ready to take on all this extra business, you're ready to sit down, figure out what your goals are as a company and figure out how to get there, I'm here, I'm ready, let's sit down, make a plan to reach your goals. If you're not, then I completely understand. Some people aren't in a position to take this on, or they're just not ready to do that, or they don't have the desire to grow their business to that extent, and I completely understand. But if you're wanting to take advantage of those 600 extra traffic that could be coming to your website every month and be able to grow your business exponentially, then don't hesitate to reach out. I'm here. We can sit down and make a plan. Thank you for taking the time to watch.